Dr. John Morley, a renowned geriatric specialist, once said, "A senior's independence is measured by the strength of their legs." This powerful statement rings true because as we age, our legs are often the first to show signs of weakness. Think about it. Simple tasks like getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or even walking to the kitchen can become a challenge if your leg muscles aren't strong. And yet, very few seniors realize that a single nutritional gap could be making this problem worse. In fact, research shows that after the age of 50, our bodies slowly lose muscle mass each year, and by the time we reach our 70s and 80s, this loss can speed up dramatically. Weak legs don't just affect mobility, they increase the risk of falls, fractures, hospitalization, and even loss of independence. For many older adults, it's not memory problems or chronic illnesses that take away their freedom, it's the inability to stand and walk confidently. But here's the good news. There's one powerful vitamin that plays a critical role in keeping your legs strong, your balance steady, and your bones resilient, even if you're in your 80s or 90s. This nutrient works quietly in the background, strengthening your muscles and improving the way your nerves and bones work together. Sadly, most seniors are deficient in it, often without even knowing. In today's video, we're going to reveal this one essential vitamin that could be the difference between struggling with weakness and walking with confidence, even at 94. We'll explore why this vitamin is so crucial, what deficiency looks like, and the best ways to get enough of it naturally. So, if you're a senior who wants to stay active, independent, and strong, or if you have parents or grandparents who you want to protect, this video is for you. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and stay with us till the end, because the last tip could completely change the way you age. The hidden deficiency behind weak legs. Now let's talk about the hidden reason behind much of this weakness, a deficiency that most seniors don't even realize they have. This is not about protein or calcium, though those are important. It's about a single essential vitamin that quietly affects your muscles, bones, and even your balance. Vitamin D. Why vitamin D? Because this vitamin is like the switch that turns on many processes in your body that keep you mobile and strong. Without it, your body struggles to absorb calcium and phosphorus, the minerals that make bones dense and muscles function properly. It also plays a key role in nerve communication, helping your brain send signals to your muscles. If you don't have enough vitamin D, your legs can feel weaker, your balance can be off, and even simple activities like walking across the room can become difficult. Here's the surprising part. Vitamin D deficiency is extremely common in seniors. According to research, almost half of adults over 65 have low vitamin D levels. Why is that? There are several reasons. Less sun exposure. Vitamin D is known as the sunshine vitamin because your skin makes it when exposed to sunlight. But as we age, we often spend more time indoors, and our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D. Dietary gaps. While some foods contain vitamin D, like fatty fish, eggs, and fortified milk, they usually don't provide enough to meet daily needs. Reduced absorption. The gut's ability to absorb nutrients declines with age, meaning even if you eat vitamin D-rich foods, your body might not take in enough. Medical conditions or medications. Certain health issues, such as kidney disease, diabetes, or medications like steroids, can reduce vitamin D levels. Low vitamin D doesn't just cause weak bones. Studies show that it directly affects muscle fibers, particularly the fast-twitch fibers in your legs responsible for quick movements and balance. This is why deficiency can lead to frequent falls, slower walking speed, and difficulty standing up. In fact, researchers have found that seniors with adequate vitamin D levels have a much lower risk of falling compared to those who are deficient. Another lesser-known issue is vitamin D's role in inflammation and joint health. Without enough of it, inflammation can increase, causing joint stiffness and discomfort, which makes walking and exercising even harder. Over time, this can create a downward spiral where pain and weakness lead to inactivity, which further accelerates muscle loss. So, how do you know if you're deficient? The signs can be subtle: frequent fatigue, muscle aches, joint pain, slower recovery from exercise, or even mood changes. The most reliable way is through a simple blood test called 25-hydroxyvitamin D, which your doctor can order. For most seniors, experts recommend maintaining blood levels of around 30 to 50 nanograms per milliliter for optimal health. The bottom line? Vitamin D is not just about preventing rickets in kids, it's about maintaining independence and mobility in your later years. Without it, your legs are at a higher risk of weakness, your bones more prone to fractures, and your balance more easily compromised. But when you correct this deficiency, you give your body the tools to stay steady, strong, and active, even into your 90s. How this vitamin works to strengthen legs. We've identified vitamin D as the essential nutrient many seniors are missing. But what exactly makes it so powerful for your legs? To really appreciate its importance, we need to look at how it works inside your body. First, vitamin D is a hormone-like vitamin, meaning it acts more like a signaling chemical than a traditional vitamin. Once your body produces it from sunlight or absorbs it from food or supplements, it travels to your liver and kidneys, where it's converted into its active form, calcitriol. This active form is like a master key that unlocks the doors to many important systems, especially those controlling bone and muscle strength. One of its main roles is helping your body absorb calcium and phosphorus from the foods you eat. Without vitamin D, most of the calcium you consume simply passes through your system unused. Calcium is the mineral that keeps your bones hard and strong, and your leg bones, like the femur and tibia, depend on it. Imagine building a house without cement. That's what bones are like without enough vitamin D. Strong bones give your muscles a stable frame to attach to, making every step safer and more powerful. But vitamin D doesn't stop at bones, it also has a direct effect on muscle fibers. Inside your muscles, vitamin D binds to receptors that help regulate muscle protein synthesis and contraction. It enhances the strength of both fast-twitch and slow-twitch fibers, which are responsible for quick movements and endurance. This is why seniors with good vitamin D levels often notice better balance, faster walking speed, and stronger legs compared to those who are deficient. Another key benefit is nerve-muscle communication. Vitamin D plays a role in the function of your nervous system. Think of your nerves as electrical wires sending signals from your brain to your legs. If those signals are weak or delayed, your muscles won't respond quickly, leading to slower movements and more risk of falls. Adequate vitamin D helps keep those signals sharp, improving coordination and reaction time. There's also evidence that vitamin D may help reduce inflammation and improve joint comfort, which indirectly supports leg strength. When your joints feel stiff or painful, you naturally avoid movement. Over time, this leads to muscle loss. Vitamin D helps regulate immune responses and reduce inflammatory markers, meaning less stiffness and more willingness to stay active. What's impressive is how quickly improvements can occur once deficiency is corrected. Studies have shown that seniors who start taking vitamin D supplements can see better balance and muscle function within a few months, especially when combined with light exercise. It's not a magic pill, but it's a foundation. Without it, even the best exercise plan won't deliver its full benefits. And here's the best part. Keeping your vitamin D at optimal levels is simple once you know what to do. Whether through smart sun exposure, diet, or supplements, this vitamin can help keep your legs strong, your steps steady, and your independence intact, even at 94. Best sources of this vitamin. Now that you understand why vitamin D is so crucial for your legs, the big question is, how do you get enough of it? The good news is, there are multiple ways to ensure you're meeting your needs, and it doesn't have to be complicated. 1. Sunlight, the natural way. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, because your body makes it when your skin is exposed to sunlight. Spending about 15 to 30 minutes outdoors, 2 to 3 times a week, can help your skin produce vitamin D naturally. But here's the catch. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at making it, and factors like sunscreen, clothing, weather, and living in areas with limited sunlight can make it harder to get enough. That's why seniors often need additional sources. 2. Foods rich in vitamin D. Some foods naturally contain vitamin D, though not in huge amounts. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are among the best sources. Egg yolks and liver provide smaller amounts. Many foods today are fortified with vitamin D, meaning the vitamin is added to them. These include certain brands of milk, plant-based milks, breakfast cereals, and orange juice. Including these in your daily meals can help raise your levels slowly over time. 3. Supplements, simple and effective. For most seniors, supplements are the easiest way to meet daily vitamin D requirements. They come in two main forms, D2, ergocalciferol, and D3, cholecalciferol. Vitamin D3 is considered more effective for raising and maintaining levels in the blood. Dosage can vary, but many experts recommend around 800 to 2000 IU per day for older adults, though your doctor may suggest a different amount based on your blood test results. The key is consistency. Taking a daily supplement can help keep your levels steady year-round. 4. Combining vitamin D with other nutrients. Vitamin D works best when paired with other important nutrients, especially calcium and magnesium. Calcium strengthens bones, while magnesium helps activate vitamin D in your body. Seniors who combine these nutrients often see better results for bone density and muscle function compared to those who take vitamin D alone. 5. Safety and monitoring. It's important not to overdo it. Too much vitamin D can cause issues like high calcium levels, kidney stones, or nausea. That's why it's best to have your levels checked by a healthcare provider before starting high-dose supplements. Regular blood tests ensure you're getting enough without going overboard. When you make vitamin D a priority, whether through sun, food, or supplements, you're giving your legs the strength and stability they need. Up next, let's see how to pair this vitamin with simple daily habits to keep your legs strong at any age. Practical tips to keep legs strong at any age. Getting enough vitamin D is powerful, but it works even better when combined with a few simple daily habits. You don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment, just consistency and smart choices. 1. Move every day. Your legs are like engines, they stay strong only when used regularly. Make it a goal to walk for at least 20 to 30 minutes most days of the week. If walking outdoors isn't possible, try marching in place, using a stationary bike, or doing simple chair exercises. Movements like sit to stand from a chair are excellent for strengthening thigh and hip muscles. 2. Add light resistance training. Even a little resistance goes a long way. Light ankle weights, resistance bands, or even water bottles can help challenge your leg muscles. Try gentle squats while holding onto a sturdy chair, or leg lifts while seated. Strength training just 2 to 3 times per week can make a noticeable difference in stability and balance. 3. Balance and flexibility exercises. Strong legs also need good balance. Simple exercises like standing on one foot, heel-to-toe walking, or gentle yoga stretches improve coordination and reduce the risk of falls. 4. Pair exercise with nutrition. Take your vitamin D and calcium consistently, and pair them with protein-rich meals. Lean meats, beans, dairy, and fish provide the building blocks your muscles need to repair and grow stronger. 5. Stay consistent and safe. Always start slowly if you haven't been active in a while. Hold on to a sturdy surface for balance, wear supportive shoes, and listen to your body. The goal is progress, not perfection. By combining these simple steps with proper vitamin D intake, you're setting yourself up for stronger legs, better balance, and greater independence, even well into your 90s. If you've ever wondered why seniors often say, "My legs just aren't what they used to be," there's a good reason behind it. As we grow older, our bodies go through a natural process called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. This process can begin as early as your 40s, but it accelerates after the age of 60. By the time many people reach their 70s or 80s, they may have lost up to 30 to 40% of their muscle mass. And guess which muscles are hit hardest? The ones in your legs, the very muscles that keep you standing, walking, and independent. Why does this happen? There are several reasons. First, as we age, our hormone levels change. Important growth hormones and testosterone that help build and maintain muscle start to decline, which means the body is not repairing and rebuilding muscles as efficiently as before. Second, nerve signals to the muscles become slower and less efficient, making movements feel weaker and less coordinated. Another major factor is bone health. Our bones become thinner and more fragile with age, a condition known as osteopenia or even osteoporosis in severe cases. Since the muscles attach to bones, weaker bones can lead to reduced muscle strength and stability. Combine that with slower reflexes, and you have a recipe for falls and injuries. Nutrition also plays a huge role. As we get older, our digestive systems may not absorb nutrients as effectively as they once did. This means essential vitamins and minerals that support bone density, nerve function, and muscle contraction may not be reaching the body in the right amounts. Without proper nutrition, the muscles in your legs can become weaker, and recovery from even small injuries can take much longer. Lifestyle factors make things worse. Many seniors naturally become less active due to aches, pains, or fear of falling. Unfortunately, less activity means less muscle stimulation, which speeds up the weakening process. It's a vicious cycle. Weaker muscles lead to less activity, and less activity leads to even weaker muscles. The consequences of weak legs can be serious. Struggling to rise from a chair, difficulty climbing stairs, or losing balance while walking are early warning signs. Left unchecked, weak leg muscles can increase the risk of falls and fractures, which are one of the leading causes of hospital visits and long-term disability in older adults. But here's the hopeful part: while leg weakness is common, it's not inevitable. Understanding why it happens gives us the power to slow it down and even reverse it. And as you'll soon discover, one essential vitamin could be a game changer in helping you maintain strong, steady legs well into your 80s and 90s. So, what's the big takeaway from today's video? It's simple. Strong legs don't just happen by chance, and weakness in old age isn't something you have to accept. The truth is, one essential vitamin, vitamin D, can make a remarkable difference in how your muscles and bones perform, even well into your 80s and 90s. By keeping your levels where they should be, you give your body the foundation it needs to stand, walk, and move confidently for years to come. But remember, vitamin D works best when combined with smart habits, regular movement, light resistance training, balance exercises, and a diet rich in supportive nutrients. The earlier you start, the better, but it's never too late. If this video was helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with a loved one who needs stronger legs today.